How this YouTuber destroyed his career in 2 weeks. At least
I'm genuinely baffled at how this guy has an audience after all the shit he has said and done. He should get insta-banned on all
I think he said nigga a few times too. This video probably gonna answer my questions though, we'll see.
platforms and thrown in jail. This comment perfectly summarizes the way the internet feels about the political streamer Destiny. And judging from the way things are right now, it's only downhill from here. From laughing about doxing someone,
I literally just doxed that girl. The one that tried to throw egg on me like a week or two ago. Like, I don't give a fuck about like doxing.
to proudly claiming to be pro-genocide.
I'm pro-genocide. Like, it sounds really shitty, but like, I think that Israel should just drop its fucking borders about where it is now, and basically Palestinians can go live in another place. That's really shitty, but like, that's about where I'm at.
And even defending PDF files.
Let's say there's a person that's like 30 years old and tries to like randomly like 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds. That wouldn't be, I don't think that would be considered grooming.
Destiny has managed to get away with doing and saying a lot of horrible stuff over the years.
His fan base gotta be fucked. Cause what? Cause if you known for doing this, man, like your fan base must have the same, damn near the same mindset as you.
Most recent scandal involves him secretly recording his partners in bed and then sharing those videos with strangers without consent.
What?
When
I gotta hear that again, hold on.
his partners in bed and then sharing those. His most recent scandal involves him secretly recording his partners in bed and then sharing those videos with strangers without consent.
So this nigga, whoa. So you tell me this nigga was beating and doing this, he recorded it, sent it to random niggas with no warning. Like, yo, why? Do niggas not know how to keep shit to themselves? Like, really? Is that, what are we doing?
When the allegations first came out, he probably thought he would dodge the consequences like always. However, the consequences of his own actions have
This can't be real.
finally caught up with him. This controversy has sparked enough backlash to sink his online reputation for good, and there's nothing he can do to avoid his fate this time. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today
His channel grew
we're
mad
diving
quick,
into
bro.
the
I remember
world of
this dude at like
downfall
100K, bro.
Destiny. From his long history of alleged predatory behavior, to the scandal that finally made even his most loyal fans turn against him. And if things keep
like
unfolding
Post
the way
Malone, bro,
they
with no
are,
tats.
Destiny cannot just lose his career, but his freedom as well. But before we get into what he's done, let's take a brief look at who Destiny even is. Stephen Kenneth Bonnell II, better known as Destiny, started his online
Bonnell
career in
II.
2011 after quitting his job as a carpet cleaner. He began streaming StarCraft 2 on now-defunct streaming sites like Livestream.com, Ustream.tv, and Justin TV, which later became Twitch.
Cam, we got this. Force field, do it. Cut the army in half.
That same year, he joined an esports team for StarCraft 2 and started competing professionally.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us. This is Cats Pajamas here for IGN Pro League. Once again, I am joined by Stephen Bonnell, one Root Destiny. Thanks very much for joining us, and congratulations on IPL Season 2 qualification.
His success in esports gave him the exposure to transition into full-time streaming, a path he pursued for the next 5 years. However, starting in 2016, Destiny began shifting his focus away from gaming and more towards politics.
Who do you think won the vice presidential debate?
Depends on how you define winning.
Well, how do you define winning? What do you care about in these debates?
I care about people that are adhering to the truth.
Surprisingly, his political content quickly became far more popular than his gaming content ever was, resulting in him gaining nearly 1.2 million subscribers on YouTube and over 800,000 followers on streaming platforms. But for many of his early fans, his switch to political content signaled a turn for the worse, and unfortunately, their fears turned out to be completely justified. As time went on, Destiny started having more and more unhinged takes on sensitive topics, like defending the distribution of CP based on his extremely flawed logic.
Men that are given access to child pornography have a higher chance of not actually committing pedophilic actions in real life, and I would argue that that would be a moral good, that if you can prevent...
I gotta keep pausing hearing shit like this though. What? I'm trying to hear him out, but like, come on, man.
People from acting on those urges, that's something that should be explored.
This quickly turned to
Replay. Hold on. What?
Committing pedophilic actions in real life, and I would argue that that would be a moral good, that if you can prevent people from acting on those urges, that's something that should be explored.
This quickly turned
That's something that should be explored. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay.
him into one of the most controversial
Wow.
streamers on the internet.
Like, what?
However, these outlandish
Like, you can have an opinion, but my nigga, god damn, this is not even an opinion. This is just what you believe in, dude. Let's be serious. There's nothing wrong having an opinion at all, but like, shit.
statements also allowed him to build a cult-like loyal fan base, one that was willing to defend him no matter what he did. As a comment on Reddit,
Said plans changed. What's up? Why you keep? This can't be real, bro. This can't be real. I'm not wasting my breath on that fuck nigga Pat guy. Yeah, ain't no point, bro. He got exposed. The video. I'm gonna have you playing in the background while I record. Alright, bet. The video that we watched though, he was in the comments and he tried to justify himself. Nigga was in the comments. Nigga replied. He was like, "Shut your bitch ass up." That shit had me dying, dog. Nigga said, "Shut your
Twit
bitch
says,
ass up."
Destiny is the only guy who can literally get away with whatever he wants
my
because his
gosh.
fans brigade internet spaces until the narrative is so diluted that people forget what a piece of shit hack fraud he is. With a fan base willing to defend him at all costs, Destiny had no incentive to hold back, leading to a long list of controversies that only grew worse over time. Unfortunately, there's no practical way to cover every single horrible thing he's said or done over the course of his career. There's simply too much to go over. That said, most of his unhinged behavior falls into a few clear categories. The first of which is him being a massive creep. Like in 2015, when an adult star posted a tweet about getting essayed by a co-star. The tweet will have to be censored due to how graphic it is. However, after coming across this, a normal person would either offer support or just ignore the tweet and move on. Destiny, however, took a much darker route, choosing to insult her and other survivors of Grape with vile comments like, "Jesus, why not file an effing police report instead of tweeting this? You're effing disgusting, what an effing idiot." When someone called him out for his unhinged comment, saying,
What?
"At Stephen Bunnell, why don't you write us a long list of everything you feel a survivor of Grape should do? Then I'll use it to wipe my ass." Destiny doubled down and made things worse. He responded with, "Survivor of Grape? It's Grape, not murder, not beheading, not a fatal car crash. Everyone survives Grape. Get over yourself." From here, things only got
the
worse.
hell?
Survivor of Grape here, hello. Want to talk about how hard it is to go on every day? Where Destiny would respond with, "Blank yourself so you don't have to live with the pain." But his disgusting rant didn't end here. Right after this, Destiny got into an argument with another woman over the definition of grape. She posted an argument stating, "At Stephen Bunnell, ignoring a safe word and not stopping when someone asks is ignoring consent and is grape. Go F yourself." And instead of presenting a counter-argument, Destiny completely flew off the handle, wishing violence on her in a horrific response. Yourself, you effing I hope you get graped with a effing shovel until you bleed out your effing and die
Oh!
holy. This, along
Oh! What? That's what you know she won, though. That's how you know she won. You gonna resort to that? That's how you know she won. What was the point of even coming in there just to say that shit? Like, what? That's niggas, bro. What? Yeah. Only thing I've really heard about this nigga is that this nigga has like, he's in like an open relationship. So this nigga to be like with other girls and his girl be with other niggas and they come together. I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. I'm gonna catch some, bro. I can't do that, man. You better than me. This is nuts,
several
bro.
other instances of him mocking and belittling
Hell
assault
no.
victims is why many in the YouTube community see him as a grape apologist. However, even this pales in comparison to his disturbing stance on PDF files, which includes defending their actions.
I don't like predators, period. I don't care if you're offending or not offending.
Okay,
It's
hold on.
fine.
Who disagrees with Brittany?
But-
Who disagrees with Brittany?
What, if you just because
Yeah.
you lost a child doesn't
I
make
don't
you a
disagree
pedophile.
with
That's
her.
not.
Claiming that an adult
The fuck it make you then? What are we, bro? What?
a minor is not grooming.
Let's say there's a person that's like 30 years old and tries to like randomly sext like 14-year-olds.
What
and
is he- what is
15-year-olds.
he even
That
talking?
wouldn't
Like,
be-
bro,
I don't think
what?
that would be considered grooming.
And even debating
Does he
the, quote,
understand what he's
benefits
saying?
of CP.
Apparently, men that are given access to child pornography have a higher chance of not actually committing pedophilia actions in real life, and I would argue that that would be a moral good, that if you can prevent people from acting on those urges, that's something that should be explored.
What about child pornography?
That's kind of a different thing. There's like moral versus pragmatic sides of that. I've seen a little bit of evidence on the pragmatic side, and it seems like an okay thing. I probably shouldn't say that, or it sounds.
He has also gone on record to say that he finds some underage girls hot.
And again, like some of it I guess sounds uncomfortable to some people. Like if you're being real, like a 21-year-old, 22-year-old, like there are some 15, 16-year-old chicks that like look pretty fucking hot. Like I can't help that. Like some people mature fucking old.
Now, some might argue that he's simply.
I hope he added, like, I can't relate at all. I'm just saying, like, I hope he added before you know their age. Because, nigga, once you hear the age, you're just like, oh, yeah, nah, never mind, she's a kid. Like, just hearing the age just make you like, ugh, like, your shit should be limp after that. It should.
Playing
hell this nigga talking about?
advocate in most of these cases and doesn't actually believe anything he's saying. But even if we give him benefit of the doubt, there's no plausible justification for these tweets from July of 2022. It all started with Max Carson, who posted a poll on Twitter asking women, quote, "At what age should men start ogling/flirting with you?" And when a girl named Courtney replied to this tweet with 10, Destiny replied to her asking for pictures, stating, "You were hot at 10? Any pics?" She actually sent him the pictures. And after taking a good look at them, Destiny replied with one of the most unbelievably disgusting statements he could, reading, "Jesus, I've never wanted to bend someone over the hood of their little tykes so bad." For those who don't know, Little Tykes is the name of a mini car for children. Some of his fans tried to brush it off as just an edgy joke, but most people weren't buying it. They were rightfully disgusted and pushed back hard, writing, "Before people say it's a joke, the message of the joke is that he finds a 10-year-old hot. And even if the second tweet is a joke, that's a big fucking if. How could anyone possibly explain the first tweet where he explicitly asks for pictures of a 10-year-old to evaluate if she's hot?" Now,
like I can't be friends with this nigga. If I was friends with him and this shit popped off, all this shit popping off. Matter of fact, I would have been known to cut him off. But like, if I found out like in the middle of our friendship that you just saying these controversial shits and just making these, like, what? No, man, I can't be around you, bro. Cause they ain't gonna think I'm like that type of nigga. And I'm not. I am not. No.
Alone would have been enough to bury most creators.
Christ.
But with Destiny, this is barely the tip of the iceberg. Because in addition to being a massive, unapologetic creep, he also has a history of justifying extreme violence against others without a shred of remorse. And one of the most prominent examples of this is his continued apathy towards Palestinian people, like boldly declaring that he's, quote, pro-genocide and that the Palestinians can go live somewhere else, all
That's
while
crazy
laughing
to say.
maniacally.
Honestly, I'm pro-genocide. Like it sounds really shitty, but like I think that Israel should just draw its fucking borders about where it is now, and basically Palestinians
That's
can go
crazy,
live
bro.
in another place. That's really shitty, but like that's about where I'm at.
Or claiming that the Palestinian genocide doesn't exist because according to him, if Israel wanted to genocide Palestinians, then they would only exist in history books. Maybe Destiny thought this was a clever argument to support his claims, and from the looks of things, he was likely trying to argue the semantics of the word genocide, but it backfired spectacularly. Regardless of his intentions, many people online pointed out how tone-deaf and cruel his comments were, tearing apart his logic with responses like, quote, "It's only genocide when the job is done," is a hell of a take, and imagine saying the Holocaust wasn't a genocide because the Nazis didn't get every single Jew. Destiny is just receiving new loads of idiocy. That said, this wasn't the worst of it. This video was sponsored by MyHeritage, the #1 family history.
Get your bread, bro. Get your bread. 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 Hope they paid you a few racks with this one, man. So this how you look like? Damn, I ain't never seen your face before. This how you look like? Damn. When did you do a face reel, yo? This nigga look like he's 17. Damn, I need to lock in for real, bro. I need to lock in.
Said, let's get back into the video. The controversy escalated even further during his March 31st, 2024 stream, where he somehow managed to hit new levels of absurdity. About 2 hours and 20 minutes into the stream, Destiny came across a tweet reading, "An unprecedented TV investigation by CNN captures some of the cases documented by the Euromed HR of the sniper operations and by the Israeli army of Palestinian citizens carrying white flags." This piqued Destiny's interest,
Oh,
leading to
Christ.
him watching the video attached to the tweet. At one point in the video, a person gets shot and his wife runs towards him in grief. And instead of showing any sympathy, this is what he had to say after watching this play out.
So you're saying the woman was acting? I don't think the woman was acting. She probably was sincerely sad. Her husband got fucking killed. But I think they were farming TikTok clips.
This was a bit too far, even for his own viewers. But when his chat
Come
tried
on,
to call him
bro.
out on this, he responded with something even more degenerate.
Destiny, come on. How is this not pure dehumanization of these people? Even look at chat's reaction. This is fucked. Because they're doing it to themselves. You're dehumanizing yourself. You're suiciding and sacrificing your civilian population.
A comment on YouTube also points out the irony of a streamer claiming that the people in the video were farming TikToks. Reading, holy shit, Destiny just watched execution footage and said that the very clearly innocent civilians who were doing everything in their power to get to safety, being shot at, were farming TikToks. This guy is watching this on a live stream, which he is definitely making money from. What is this world that I live in?
Like, he
That
really getting
said,
paid to
Destiny's
say
reckless
this, bro.
endorsement
Like,
of extreme
really?
Violence extends far beyond the Israel-Palestine conflict. In a live stream, he also supported the idea of black rioters getting gunned down by white militia during the BLM protests.
The rioting needs to fucking stop. And if that means like white redneck fucking militia dudes out there mowing down dipshit protesters that think that they could torch buildings at 10 p.m., then at this point they have my fucking blessing, because holy shit, this fucking shit needs to stop. It needed to stop a long time ago. Like, holy fuck.
Granted, he was referring to violent rioters who were destroying property during protests, but for most people, suggesting that an unrelated group should just come in and gun down civilians crosses a line.
Yeah,
He
nah,
crossed a
that's some
similar
Purge
line
shit,
when
bro,
he
nah.
insinuated that the innocent person who died at the Donald Trump shooting somehow deserved it because of his political leanings.
Fuck the dude, the firefighter guy, fuck Trump, fuck the people that support him. I just want you to know, okay? Just in case you're confused or it seems like I'm, whatever. If one of you were in the crowd and you're a conservative fan of mine and you end up, getting blown away or whatever the fuck, I'm making fun of you the next day on Twitter.
The backlash for this was swift and intense, resulting in his Twitter account getting demonetized. He also received a temporary ban from Kick, which was surprising considering how long it took them
It's
to
like,
ban.
this is like the definition of a nigga that's not PR trained at all. So you just can't be next to this nigga at all. You can't be in the same vicinity as this nigga, or you gonna get in trouble somehow, some way. You don't even gotta be in the same frame as him. You gonna get in trouble because he, you in the same vicinity as a nigga. You associated with him in some way. You just gotta learn just to not talk sometimes, bro. Like, I don't think he thinks before he talks. I think he just talks, and then he adds on to his talking. Like, he don't think. He just goes on. And he stand by this shit though. But it's like, dude, I don't know, bro. It's a lot. It's fucked for that. It's fucked.
Literal PDF files like RiotLol, with a commenter stating, "If he gets banned on Kick, you're a special type of special." However, this didn't stop him from repeating the same rhetoric in later videos.
But it's another thing to mock a innocent Trump supporter that died. The guy didn't have any power. He wasn't a politician. He was just a dude. I don't like...
He wasn't just a dude. He was a guy that was posting a ton of inflammatory shit on his social media, who was at a rally for one of the most inflammatory candidates of all time.
This also highlights a crucial part of Destiny's character. Put simply, he does not fear the consequences of his actions.
Don't.
Or at least, that was true until his latest controversy, one that could ruin his life forever. It all started on November the 9th, 2024, when a person named Solo Tiny Leaks posted a few cryptic messages on the Destiny forum on a site called Kiwi Farms, which is a message board infamous for doxing and leaks. These messages read, "Is this stuff public yet? Not sure if it's any interest of you guys. I only sent to a few streamers. What exactly can I leak here? I want to dump everything. It's about to be a very white Christmas." Alongside these, Solo Tiny Leaks also uploaded dozens of attachments, including screenshots of his conversations with multiple people and explicit videos of him and his partners. But before we get into these leaks, we need to
I'm sorry, bro. Look, man. Yeah, y'all probably seen
and
it too.
explicit videos of him.
Nigga, is that a... Look at the bottom right, gang. Are y'all thinking of what I'm thinking, bro? That look like a nigga with his shirt off, getting busy. That better not be what I think it is. Yeah, I don't even want to read these messages, but man, if y'all pause and look at this, man, this is interesting, bro. The hell? Niggas talking about exchanging news. Y'all niggas some peons, bro.
him and his partners. But before we get into these leaks, we need some important context involving Destiny and his ex-wife Melina. Melina and Destiny were in an open relationship where they were allowed to see other people as long as the other partner knew about them.
Yeah, this is what I was talking
However,
about.
in mid-2023, rumors began circulating the internet that Destiny was secretly dating another creator by the name of Lauren Southern. This was quite odd, considering Lauren's political leanings towards being a white nationalist. Destiny, on the other hand, claimed to be on the liberal left, essentially the exact opposite of Lauren. So if the two were actually dating, that would go against everything Destiny was preaching through his content. Viewers also began speculating if Melina was aware of this supposed relationship and began asking her for answers. And even though she was appearing more and more in his content as time went on, Destiny continued to deny any romantic involvement with Lauren. During this time, Melina and Destiny also got divorced, adding even more fuel to the rumor mill. However, for the next few months, it just remained that, a rumor. That is, until these leaks by Solo Tiny Leaks, which included screenshots of messages between Destiny and Lauren, confirming that they were indeed a thing. The leaks also included a transcript of the last message Lauren sent to Destiny before breaking up, showing just how close the two were. More importantly, the messages revealed that Destiny was actually cheating on Melina without her knowledge.
I mean, wasn't they in an open relationship? I don't get how that shit even works. Y'all in an open relationship. What the hell are we talking about? And they said that was his wife too, ex-wife. Why would you wife somebody and be in an open relationship? What's wrong with niggas, bro? Maybe I heard it wrong. Hopefully he said girlfriend, but ex-wife. If I have a wife, nigga, bro, what? I'm territorial. Why would I be in an open relationship? I just can't fathom myself in that situation, bro. Like, what?
Something she later confirmed in a video.
So many
She also
things
talked
wrong in this
about how
video,
Destiny
bro.
said that she was crazy and needed therapy when she brought up the possibility of him having an affair with Lauren.
I didn't know about it. That's the thing. Like I could feel, I could sense something, but I got told that I was crazy and that what I felt was wrong. And like I got told to go to therapy.
Put simply, these leaks confirmed that Destiny, 1, didn't care about politics as much as he presented in his streams and videos, and 2, that he was a liar who managed to cheat on his wife despite being in an open relationship. This enraged most of his loyal
That shit really-
fans
I don't
who
really
felt like
care
they were
about
being
that,
lied
like,
to for years, with one viewer referring to Destiny as a quote, Weasley little liar dude. However, the backlash from this cheating drama was quickly overshadowed by something far more sinister. You see, the leaks also included dozens of videos of Destiny being intimate with his many partners. Most people assumed that Solo Tiny Leaks somehow gained access to Destiny's phone or computer and stole these videos from there, but the reality was far more disturbing. As it turns out, Destiny had actually willingly shared these videos with a 19-year-old girl on Discord called Rose in exchange for pictures of her feet, and she was
What? Ain't this nigga like 30-some? For feet? You're exchanging sex tapes for feet? How down bad can you be? Like, these can't be real human beings, bro. Like, seriously, every time I hear some absurd shit, I'll be like, yo, there's no way niggas are actually doing this. This gotta be fake. This gotta be fake, bro. Oh my, bro, what?
the one who got hacked by Solo Tiny Leaks. To make matters worse, Destiny shared these videos without asking for permission from his partners, who were also clearly visible in them. This included his ex-wife, who confirmed that he shared what's basically revenge her without her consent or knowledge.
Things that just happened, the past month, things that's been done to me, without
It's weird,
consent
bro. This whole
or
thing weird,
anything.
dog. This whole thing weird,
That has been
man.
my past 5 years. that energy, you know?
After learning about these leaks, people also started digging through Destiny's old content. And it didn't take long for someone to find a clip of him admitting to having a collection of such videos that he shares with other people.
I kind of have my little archive of Coomer material that I'll send to people if I want to. There were girls that I talked to past that I'd send stuff of either me or me and Melina.
However, Melina was just one of the several partners who were visible in these videos.
That's weird,
The
bro.
second
That's
victim
weird.
was a streamer named
This is me, but if I were to ever do something like that with a girl, nobody gonna see that. Nobody's gonna know of it. Nobody's gonna know of it but me and her. And before I even did it, I would for sure get consent, gang. That's just staying in my phone or wherever I'm keeping it at. Nobody gonna find out. Best believe you're not even gonna know I did it. why don't niggas move like? Why, bro? That's weird,
Pixie.
man.
But unlike Melina, who just wanted to stay as far away from Destiny as possible, Pixie went on the offensive. She contacted Destiny directly and asked for financial compensation in exchange for sharing her explicit videos without her consent. In a conversation with one of Destiny's friends, she wrote, "I want this to be the most expensive mistake of his life. And I'm essentially asking him to self-punish himself in a way I don't think he'll like or agree to without the law involved." When this conversation became public, some people started hating her for trying to extort Destiny, while others fully supported her plan, with one person writing, "Maybe I have shitty morals, but I don't take issue with her attempting to extort him in the way she did. There's no guarantee that she would have gotten..."
I get her intention, but yeah, the way she went about it was wrong. But yeah, I get it, but I don't really... I'm not like, oh yeah, good move, good move. I'm just like, I guess.
Anything the legal way with the power and money imbalance he has over her. And I would guess that if it went to courts and fans found out, she would be endlessly harassed compared to if he paid privately. However, the backlash from people who disagreed with her approach caused her to do a complete 180, which she announced in a tweet reading, "On November 29, the streamer Destiny non-consensually shared my nudes, making me a victim of revenge porn. I will be suing him in federal court." Alongside this, she also shared a lengthy statement detailing her story and the exact charges she plans to bring against Destiny. That said, at least both Pixie and Melina were aware that they were being recorded, even if the videos were later shared without their consent. Destiny's third victim, on the other hand,
19 at the
didn't
time.
even
You
know
had her
that
for 5
much.
years?
On January 21st, 2020.
You had her for 5... Hold on, I'm reading a little thing that it showed here. Like, said when I was 19, over 5 years ago, I was extremely sexually inexperienced and sheltered. Yo, you held these videos for over 5 years? So you had a new partner? Or you with other women, you just keeping these in a... Yo, this is weird.
Aware that they were being recorded, even if the videos were later shared without their consent. Destiny's third victim, on the other hand, didn't even know that much. On January 21st, 2025, streamer Cherry shared her side of the story on Twitter, stating, "Today, I was made aware of an intimate audio recording taken of me without my consent. That was also shared without my consent. I'm upset right now, and I'm going to give myself time to process." In a later tweet, she confirmed that she was also filing a police report against Destiny. Destiny's initial response to this whole thing, however, was more nonchalant than it should have been.
$20 says Melina recently confirmed that the sex tapes leaked by Destiny.
Jesus Christ.
E-girl were shared by Destiny
Nice,
without
good
her
one,
consent.
good one, nice. Yes.
If she has no legal recourse.
I've got a whole bunch of super chats for you. Wick, ready?
Even the title of his lackluster statement on Reddit, "Legal arc beginning in mysterious ways, such wow," was as unserious as possible. More importantly, it didn't provide the answers people were looking for, with the top comment under this post reading, "I want one answer and one answer only. Did you send Pixie's blanks non-consensually to someone you were chatting with on Discord? Your post does not answer this." However, while most people criticized him for this weak and incomplete response, one person chose to give Destiny the benefit of the doubt, writing, "The evidence of that is clear in other places. The answer is yes. What is unknown is if Destiny had some conversation with Pixie that would lead him to believe he could share these videos privately with others. What this person most likely didn't expect at the time was that their speculation might turn out to be the truth." On the 21st of February 2025, Destiny came out with his second response, which is a lot more comprehensive than anything he said before, suggesting that he's finally taking the matter seriously. He shared a lengthy file containing his statement, including links to screenshots supporting his claims. He also went over the whole thing during a live stream.
On January 20th, 2025, Pixie created a Substack post, which you can see here, signaling her intent to sue me. She has since filed her lawsuit, in which she claims I shared explicit material we created together without her permission.
One of the first points he addressed is why it took him this long to come out with a statement. And according to Destiny, a big reason behind his delayed response is because Pixie asked him not to confirm that she was part of these leaks. Reading, "Once the leaker published and hosted all of my explicit content on Kiwi Farms, Pixie messaged me and informed me that she didn't want confirmation of her in any part of the material. As such, I made no public statement regarding any of her appearance in any of the leaked material." Destiny also included screenshots of a conversation between them to back this claim, reading, "I don't want to have to testify or be named or anything. As far as people ask me, I'm saying it's a lookalike." Yeah, okay, I haven't confirmed / denied anything at all publicly, and I never will do so. And I'll double check with you before anything ever gets mentioned in a police report or court order or anything. I don't foresee this being a thing, just in case. Please don't tell anyone privately either if they ask if it's actually me or not. From
Thing
there,
is too, like, I ain't no player or nothing, but like, nigga, you lost all your, you lost all your eaters too. You lost all your eaters. All the ones you was messing with, you lost all of them now, cause you was immature and you recorded them behind their back. Some of them probably knew, some of them didn't, but still, you sent them out to people you're not supposed to for feet pics. Bro, look, mind you, this second part of this video, this is all over some damn feet. Some damn feet. Come on, man.
he discussed his perspective on the timeline
Can't be
of
that
this
good, bro.
controversy and how things unfolded from
It
his
can't
point
be,
of
bro.
view. The most significant part of this statement, however, came near the end, where Destiny claimed that Pixie wasn't as innocent as she seemed, stating, Pixie would message people to tell them that she had never ever sent videos of other people to me before, and she portrayed herself in her Substack as though I was the first person to ever suggest this to her, and I was the first person she ever recorded material with. This statement and implication, however, are both false. She'd sent videos of her and other guys multiple times prior to us ever meeting, and requested material from me as well. It was also her who suggested multiple times that we record stuff when
Y'all both some freak ass niggas, man. Like, what? Niggas don't know how to freak in private. It's not that hard. Niggas just love. I don't know, niggas. No. It gotta be some childhood trauma or some shit, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know what y'all niggas been going through.
we meet later in 2020. Destiny also alleged that she never mentioned having consent of the men who were in these videos with her. Put simply, he's claiming that even though there was never any explicit consent to share those videos, Pixie's past behavior made it so that consent was assumed. After all, according to Destiny, she was repeatedly sending explicit videos of her and others to him, and possibly others without consent, and wanted to record videos herself. He then ended the statement by providing some behind-the-scenes updates on the lawsuit, including the fact that Pixie asked for a $15 million compensation during early negotiations. Now, while this response did manage to win over some fans and bring them back to Destiny's side, with comments like, I mean, not gonna lie, the fact that Pixie shared a bunch of other people's shit completely changes my perspective on the matter. That's effing insane.
It don't
And
change much
not gonna
though,
lie,
you know.
while Destiny's brought this situation on himself,
It just proves that she not as better as him, but you know, in this situation alone, yeah, he's in the wrong for that.
by the nature of mentally unstable women he engages with, he absolutely eviscerated Pixie in this, and she absolutely overplayed her victim status in this scandal. It's still not everything the community was hoping for. For instance, this response almost entirely focused on Pixie and the lawsuit she filed against Destiny, yet it makes no mention of his alleged affair with Lauren Southern or Cherry, who claimed that she didn't even know she was being recorded by Destiny. That said, recording and distributing explicit material without consent is a serious crime. If Pixie's lawsuit succeeds, Destiny could face up to 5 years behind bars and be forced to register as a sex offender, effectively destroying his future. Even if the lawsuit doesn't go through, Destiny is not coming out of this unscathed. The damage to his reputation is already severe and will have long-lasting consequences for his future as a content creator. But given the somewhat positive response to his latest response, maybe he still has a chance to bounce back. Only time will tell. Thanks again to MyHeritage for sponsoring this video. You can get your 14-day free trial with the link below.
Interesting. What the hell? Yeah, that nigga's always in some shit. Every time I see like a little clip of him on Twitter or something like that, he's always saying something crazy or just like doing something that's like you don't normally hear, or like it's not common, you know what I mean? Like only like a 0.5 percentile of a human being would do that shit. Nobody else heard of that shit, but he doing it, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know.